Good rising, everyone. This is Naeem Shakam, also known as Juday, or Juday, also known as Naeem Shakam. Anyways, I'm coming to do a reading for Cancers. I believe that today is going to be a day of trying to get some readings out for me. So the first sign I'm starting with is Cancer because we're in July, we're in their energy, so that's the first one I decided to do at this time. I am in my car, so yeah, that's just that with that. Y'all could probably figure that out. Moving on, I've already pulled the cards. And this seems to be really freaking juicy. Now, I don't know. I did ask for my energy. Hold on, guys. I did ask for my energy to be cleared. I also want to thank this wonderful lady. Her name is Kim Lewis. She was so sweet and gracious to send me some funds so that I could get a new cell phone holder, which I have successfully done. We will not be getting the kind that stick on the window sills anymore because, or not window sill, but the windows anymore, just because of what happened for me last time. Like, if it gets scorching hot, we ain't got time for stuff to be falling down. So we got one that goes onto the rear view mirror now. Thank you, Kim. Okay. So anyway, pull the cards and I'm just gonna hop right into it. So the first card that came out for Cancers is the High Priestess card. So I feel like Cancers, you guys are definitely operating in your intuition. If you're not, it is super high, or you're thinking that you need to tap into your spirituality more. You are feeling led to go within. You're feeling led to really trust yourself. And even though you cannot see everything super clear, I feel like you could be really feeling a lot of things. You could be having possibly a lot of dreams. Your third eye could really be active at this time, because that's what the High Priestess does for me. You could just have this sense of knowing about certain things. You could also be coming off as mysterious to other people, like, I wonder what she into. Anyway, that could be the energy that's going on. I really feel like a lot of you guys are also being led to tap into your spiritual gifts more. Like, go really research them, go really find out more about them. Okay, but yeah, like I said, that could be on you guys' minds, okay, or you could already be operating in that energy. So what could have influenced that and your spiritual awakening, or your spiritual just taking more note of your spiritual prowess and your gifts, could have been a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy, or just some guy, some man who rushed into your life with the offer, possibly an offer of love. And I do think it's a love offer. There could have been a man that came into your life quickly, and just as quick as his ass came, he could have left just as fast as well. The High Priestess card could be Cancer, or just like water signs to me. So Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy. Does not have to be. This can apply to all signs, but that's what I'm going to say at this point. Especially with dealing with the feelings, the intuition, and the spiritual things. I feel like Cancer and Pisces for sure are very spiritual signs. Not saying Scorpio is not. I feel like Scorpio is too. You know, because the spirit can really deal with the emotions a great deal. So moving on. Long story short, I'm just saying that the other person that you could have been involved with could have been an earth sign, okay, where this person was more about material wealth, material gain, their body, and just things that were tangible, things that they could see, taste, feel, smell, touch, you know, and they probably wasn't even on the feelings that much, okay? That's just, I don't know why I'm being led to say it, but that's what I'm saying right now. They could have seemed as if they weren't emotional, even though they are. It's just their focus is more on like what they can get, what they can even do, you know. The Knight of Pentacles is also one of those energies that's slow moving, like they're slow and steady. So if this was a relationship and the way that the relationship started, it could have started off slow, You guys could have been friends for a long time before you guys got together. But with the night energy, a night energy is something that comes in quickly. Okay, now this is one of those nights that actually most people say they don't move fast. But what I do feel like happened was, this could come across as if this relationship ended abruptly, or it ended kind of quick. And I'm only saying that off of the strength of it's a night card. Okay, maybe there still could have been a little immaturity even with this person. In certain ways, maybe they were spiritually immature. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, I don't know, but I just felt led to say that it's not his time yet. So I did clarify the high priestess right away, because I was like, okay, so what is the high priestess here for? And basically the energy that I got is let's turn these around. I got the Ace of Swords. So to me, some sudden clarity has come in, where I feel like you have a new opportunity to focus on your spiritual growth here, your spiritual prowess. You have a new sense of clarity about your gifts, even about your intuition, about your ability maybe even to foresee things. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I'm just feeling led to say it, so I have to. You guys may be gifted. You may be realizing that, oh my God, I'm way more powerful than what I've been giving myself credit for, or I'm way more powerful and I've been trying to not pay attention to that. But whatever has happened, and I do feel that it was a relationship. This relationship, and maybe how it ended, caused you to realize, I knew this already. But maybe you did not listen to your intuition initially, okay? And this could be something that you're thinking about. But anyway, this clarity has come in, honey. And I feel like you're also taking action, or you're cutting out certain things. Or at least spirit is trying to tell you to cut out some stuff, okay? You might also have to find that you might have to use some logic anyway, even though you're being intuitively led, and you realize now that you're extremely powerful emotionally and spiritually. You could have some logic that needs to take place, or not logic, but you could be having to utilize your mind too. Like, you might have to marry them too. The World card also came out. So for me, I really felt like this is all about graduating. This is about elevation. This is about some success coming your way. And this is also more so about leaving a cycle behind. So again, where I feel like maybe you didn't always listen to your intuition, this is heavily on your mind. Now you know. But we're not listening to our intuition no more. We're not finna not listen to ourselves anymore. We're going to start listening, because the things that our spirit have been telling us has been accurate. Like, once we go through a fucking situation, you realize that exactly what your spirit told you was gonna happen. Even if it don't come out, even if it's not revealed in the exact same way, the end result is still what you knew from the beginning. So you're like, we're not going to play with ourselves anymore. We're not going to second guess ourselves anymore. So that is a cycle that is coming to an end. That could also be what's being cut out. Okay. And then the Knight of Swords came out. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like, again, that's that night energy where something comes in quick and it can also leave just as fast. But what I got from this initially when these cards came out was that you're cutting out the BS as far as dealing with flighty people. You're cutting out the BS with dealing with people who come in real quick and then they gone just as fast. Like, you're not dealing with that anymore. That's what I initially got. Don't gotta be the case, Cancers. I'm sure that you guys will let me know. But damn it. Shoot, I should have recorded on my other phone so I could look at my notes for the Knight of Swords. Let me think this through. The Knight of Swords energy is also somebody who can come in and cut things off as well. They could be a little reckless sometimes. Not totally reckless. They're a little better than the Pages, but still they can come in and they can break things up. They can say things that could be a little not tactful. So this could actually be this actually could be somebody coming in. Okay, like you could receive insight that there's going to be some young dude coming trying to holler at you, and you could already feel like, I'm not going through that again type shit. Or you may choose to deal with them. You may choose to deal with them anyway, even against your intuition or against your better judgment. You could feel like, okay, I need to go through with this because there's some things to this story that haven't been revealed yet. So, you know, I'm not saying, I don't know for sure if this is going to be a relationship, or I don't know for sure if this is going to be you dealing with somebody that is in the Knight of Swords energy, but I'm just saying, if it is somebody, just please listen to your intuition. Even if you deal with them, listen to what your spirit is telling you about this person. Okay, because again, with the Ace of Swords here, which for me is definitely about clarity, it's about a sudden opportunity, it's about your mind just like, you just getting this wave of like, this makes sense now, something makes sense. I don't know what it is, but something makes sense. And what it could be is, it could be about this Knight of Swords energy. I'm moving on from there because I don't want to take too long. I'll try to clarify maybe if I'm led to later. Okay, so the next card that did come out was the Knight of Pentacles energy. Again, I do feel like with this being my second card, this is what influenced you. This is what's influencing the High Priestess energy. Okay, so the Knight, this same Knight of Pentacles energy, like I feel like this was a man that you were dealing with, or maybe yet I said today I'm sticking with what the cards are saying. So if it's a man on the card, it's a man to me. If it's a woman on the card, it's a woman to me. I'm not doing what it could be, it's true, it could go either way, but I'm sticking to what the cards are saying today. So with this Knight of Pentacles energy, I feel like this was a masculine energy who wasn't very immature, but they weren't quite yet to king status. So this was somebody who did come in, they wanted to offer you something, but that earth energy could have been, like I said, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but I feel like they also could have had a lot of air in their chart, because with this Knight of Swords energy, this Knight of Swords and this Knight of Pentacles could be one and the same person. That's what I'm picking up. Don't have to be the case. You could have been dealing with two different people. I don't think so for some of y'all, but it could be the case for some of y'all. This is general. So some of you guys could have been dealing with two different night energies. One could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarian. The other one, the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Or like I said, it could be the same young man. He just could have a Taurus sun sign, or a Capricorn sun sign, or a Virgo sun sign, and have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements very important in this chart. Okay, moving on. So like I said, I feel like the Knight of Pentacles came offering something. Okay, I do feel like they wanted to be in a relationship with you, but they could have been balancing two people, or they could have just been trying to balance, period, like work life and being with you. Okay, and maybe you felt like, hey, you need to choose one or the other. Not that they don't need to work, but maybe they could have been doing too much. Maybe they could have been a workaholic or something like that, or putting their work before you guys' relationship, and you was like, that could have been a problem for you. Okay, but again, I more so get that. Okay, so look, I'm looking at the card. Give me a minute. I'm looking at this card, and I see like a dolphin. Could have been freaky. Maybe like an undercover freak. But also still very emotional, because we got a lot of water in the back of this card. There's so much water here. And that dolphin there is where I get the freakiness from. The dolphin is also where I also get that they could have been healers. They are probably a healer, so they could be a spiritual person too, even though they are still focused on money or material things and luxuries of life. They could also have been a very spiritual person too, which why y'all could have connected. Who knows? But I feel as though the money factor was the priority here. That's what their focus is on, with this man looking directly at those two pentacles. Like, he's just going back and forth with these pentacles. Bump the emotions and the stuff in the background. Bump that I'm a healer. Bump that I got some deep shit that I probably need to deal with. Okay, I heard traumatic experiences. Okay, and I feel as though it could have led to a breakup. Okay, it could have led to a breakup with the Nine of Wands energy here. You guys could y'all both could be passionate about one another, but maybe there was a dispute about the spiritual matters, a dispute about the need to get in touch with the spiritual side of himself that you can see, Cancer lady. Okay, and maybe that's where some of y'all's arguments were, and both of y'all may have wanted the relationship, but it was too much of a problem, too much kind of conflict, to the point to where it's like, damn, like he could have tried to put in one last fight, or you could have tried to put in one last fight, but all in all, y'all had to walk away from the situation because it was causing so much negativity and tension between you two. But somebody's thinking about coming back to the situation. Somebody has got hope that maybe we should take a break, but with the intention of coming back. This Nine of Wands energy is also about standing in the face of adversity, you know. I kind of heard, like, when you was fussing at him, whoever this is, when you was fussing, it's like he was still trying to hold on, even though he knew that maybe he should just break it off because he wasn't really ready yet. The next card that also came out was the Queen of Wands. And when I initially shuffled this, I felt like there could be either an older woman, like a mom figure, or there could be a woman in his that he was still dealing with. Okay. That was a fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or that could be somewhere in the woman's chart. Okay. Pretty heavy, but it was somebody who he found physically attractive, sexually attractive, also very friendly, caring, charismatic. Like I said, it could be a mother figure. This could just be an older woman, or just another option, another woman in his life. Like I said, could be mom, but whoever this was is influential. Whoever this was is influential in his life. That's all I know for sure. So this reading won't be too super long. I don't know if I'm gonna clarify those because I just feel like it'll be really long. But or maybe, guys, this is how that man could have saw you. Like, he could have saw you in a Queen of Wands energy. Like, you're fiery, you wanted action to be taken, and at the time maybe he couldn't make that. Maybe he couldn't take that. Okay. Or maybe there was like remember how I said I felt like this person could have been juggling two different women. While you could be the water sign woman, there could be a fire sign woman that he was dealing with who was like, you need to make a decision, you need to make a choice. Okay. And maybe she is who led to this damn breakup, you know. Who knows? Y'all will let me know in the comments, hopefully. Nobody comments on my videos. I don't even get a lot of views, but maybe somebody will let me know anyway. The last and final card that came up was the Two of Damn Cups. So, like I said, I knew that it was a relationship. I knew it. I don't know. I just could feel it. It felt like relationship shit. Okay. And not only is this any type of relationship, I really do feel like this relationship is therapeutic and healing for the both of you, or it could have been, even though somebody I do feel like was running away from the connection. I felt like with this situation, with these cards that came out, immediately the Magician came up in the reverse. And yes, this could deal with the fact that somebody could be not manifesting what they really wanted to manifest. They could be stagnating in that. They could only be thinking about it, dreaming about it, but not actually taking action. But what I saw the most is that this person is entangled with something, okay? So I felt like the Magician is I feel like the Magician is the dude. Not that it can't be a woman, but this is who I feel like the Magician is, the man in the situation, okay? And he's ensnared by something right now. And I feel like it could be very well what's keeping this Two of Cups from happening. It's keeping this partnership from happening. And so I'm telling y'all, what I initially got was karmic. Ensnared with the karmic. Doesn't have to be the case, but I'm telling y'all, that's what I heard loud and clear, like that this was a karmic relationship. And maybe not with you guys, but they're ensnared at this time in a karmic union. Okay, and it's because they're really stagnant with what they're trying to manifest. They're tied up. Like, if you can see, this guy's tied up with all the shit. So where he should be manifesting, it's causing the opposite effect. Like, no, and he's not doing nothing that he wants to happen is happening right now. I can assure you of that. The next card that came out, which I do feel still solidifies what I'm thinking, was the Emperor in reverse. Now that could be Aries, Leo, or not Leo. Emperor could be Aries or Taurus energy. I also feel like an Emperor could be a Capricorn. I feel like it could be just one of them fixed signs. Okay. And I want to say, is Aquarius fixed? I can't remember. But it's one of them signs where they like to have control and shit. But basically, I don't feel like this person got control right now. They're not on their shit where they're mature and where they know what they want and they can make it happen for themselves. I'm serious. I feel like it's karmic. I feel that maybe whatever relationship that they're in right now, it is due to the fact that to them, they feel like they can't make this happen by themselves. Like they must need this particular partnership at this time to get what they feel like they want. They may actually be also being very cold at this time, really just mean. And they're not really mean. They're not really mean. What they're doing though is appearing that way because they feel like they have to do this. So whatever they're doing, I feel like it could be pushing you away. You know, it could be pushing you away. And the last and final card that I got to clarify this Two of Cups is the Six of Cups. So they're dealing with someone from their damn past, okay? They're dealing with somebody from their past. The overall energy, though, from this reading is the Nine of Wands. So I feel like there is a definite breakup that's happening, but it seems like this breakup is not for good. This breakup, because the Nine of Wands also deals with the fact that there is a lot of adversity going on and there could be a lot of conflict going on, okay? And somebody could be wanting to stand up to it, but they just feel like it's too much for them to handle mentally, okay? That could be both of you guys' energy or the guy's energy. I feel like it's both, okay? But nevertheless, somebody still has hope though that maybe this breakup could really assist with y'all's relationship, that this breakup could also help bring clarity, that this breakup could help give time needed to heal, give the time needed for each person to take responsibility and level up and get to the Ten of Wands energy, where maybe them taking responsibility for the roles that they played in this situation, maybe it'll make them grow. And when you come back together, you'll be able to work together in a Ten of Wands energy. Who knows? But yeah, I feel like a definite breakup is, if it's not already here, it's coming. But somebody has hopes that you guys will come back together. And with Wands, that's usually Wands, I actually read in one of my books that it's actually air signs and it's not even fire. But I've been saying that it's fire for the longest time, probably because I heard somebody else say it. But also I feel like I've read that somewhere too, but probably not. I probably picked that up from somewhere else. But anyway, apparently this is air quality. And Swords is actually, I had mixed them all the way up, baby. I was saying Swords is for air and that Wands is for fire, okay? But from a booklet that I read, which is the Spellcaster's booklet, it claims that the Wands are air and that actually the Swords are fire with destruction. So I believe that I could take that too. So with that being said, there's a lot of communication. There's a lot of thoughts even going on about a breakup and about it not lasting forever. Like, I want to be with you, but we can't be together at this time with the way that things are. And so that's what a lot of the communication has probably been about. The Swords is fire energy, but also I feel like they could work together. It could be air and fire with the Swords. Like, after some things have been clarified and cleared up in the mind because of the air quality, then somebody can take motherfucking action. So that's one understanding of this Magician, Emperor in reverse. Both of those are reversed, and the Six of Cups. Or It could be that you are going to be, because at this time you could currently be the ex, or you know, they could already be viewing you like you're their ex, but they want to get back with you, so you would technically already be in the past as well. So it could be you that they're still thinking about, but I don't think so. I really don't, because I initially thought karmic when I saw this card and when I saw Emperor in reverse. So that's all I have for you guys today right now, Cancers. Let me see. I didn't pick out no other damn cards to give no type of reading, but let's see. We already at like 20 something minutes. Let's see what the romance angels. Oh, that's not the romance angels. That's okay. Let's pick these anyway because they came out. So let's see what the angel therapy cards have to say. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Cancers at this time for this reading? I wish I could just pull my little bag up here so I could pull whatever cards I want to. Ooh. Oh, that took a lot of strength. Spirit, what other messages do you have for Cancer at this time regarding this particular reading and their highest good? What other messages do you have for the beautiful Cancers? Okay. Visualize success. Visualize success. It says, see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. This is about, what was I about to say? Faith. This is about having faith. Faith in you. I think most importantly, especially with the High Priestess, remember I was saying about the fact that we need to start trusting ourselves, and that I think a lot of you guys are really thinking about the fact that you need to start trusting your intuition more because it be on freaking point. Like I said, even though you be still feeling like I need more information to validate, your intuition be there, sis. Your intuition be there, bro. It be there. You understand me? And you be right. Even if you're not 100% accurate as far as like down to the technicalities and circumstances, the end result is the same. And that resonates with me a great deal. Okay. My Mercury is in Cancer, so I can identify with y'all. Mercury deals with how we communicate, how we even think, how we express ourselves, okay? So the way that I talk, how I'm always talking about I feel and I feel and I feel, not saying that nobody else does that, but that's why I speak that way. And I'm very emotional. I'm very passionate, but I'm very emotional, okay? But moving on. Visualize success. Spirit, are there any more messages for Cancer at this time? So I just feel like whatever success may look like for you in this situation, that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to focus on. Spirit, do you have any more messages? Oh, that's too many cards. I should have never looked at them though. Every time I look at them and they say some shit, I'll be like, God damn, I gotta take them. So here we go. A lot of you guys could be earth angels. It says you are a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. A lot of you guys, the ascended masters are with you. You guys are learning more about the ascended masters. That's people like Christ. That's people like Buddha, people like Kuan Yin. A lot of the so-called divine feminines and masculines that have lived already. Some of us could see them as fictitious people because they're, you know, they are satiated with a lot of religion, but whatever, you're learning, okay? Also, Spirit is saying to vacuum away fear. It says call upon the archangels Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energies from you, your surroundings, this particular situation, and everybody that could be involved. And it also says base chakra Cancers, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances because your words determine your outcome. So Cancer does revolve around home life and family and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thank you, Spirit, for the messages. We appreciate you. Do I want to do the zodiacs? I think I might. I have so many cards though on top of all of this stuff. Let's get it. Okay, I see them. Spirit, what other signs could be associated with this particular reading with Cancers? Please only allow the cards that for those who this reading will most resonate to come out with, Only allow the signs of those who this reading may most resonate with to come out. I'm almost finished, you guys. That's one card. Almost done. Almost done. Bear with me. And listen, just because your card doesn't come out doesn't mean that obviously it won't resonate with you. You will know if this message is for you. Period. It don't matter if your ass is a Leo. If it resonates with your ass, it resonates with your ass. So far, we have Scorpio and Aquarius on the tape, on my little book, on my little thing. Oh, yeah. Pisces just came out. Cancer, your sign, also just flew out, which is fitting. I'm going to pull for maybe one or two more, and then I'm going to stop. I heard one or two, so that's all we're going to go for. Thank you, Spirit. We appreciate you, boo. Thank you for everything. Thank you for this day. Virgo just came out. And Leo. Yes, Lord. I know. You ain't even have to tell me, because it's definitely resonating with my ass. And I got a couple of these signs very prevalent in my chart. My Pluto is in Scorpio. My sun is in Leo. My moon is in Leo. My Venus is in Virgo. And my Mercury, like I told y'all, is in Cancer. Okay? So I'm feeling a lot of this. That's all I gotta say. I'm feeling a lot. Anyhow, that is all. I love you guys with the love of the Most High. I pray that this resonates with you. Shalom.